And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Riki Raceway as we cap off what's been an exciting Tobuscus race weekend here at this amazing racetrack, which was our 16th stop of the regular season, our first stop for the chase for the championship. Here tonight we got about, I think it's four or five drivers that are in the chase for the championship that are in this division. Going to be interesting to see how they'll do. We've had some drivers in the chase do pretty well in the Division 1, Division 2 races, but a majority of them have not fared well here at Riki Raceway. Will there be a driver who maybe can clinch a win tonight and get some real valuable points in the standings? Now, we do know that so far the highest finishing championship contender is Trent Whitney. He finished runner-up in the Division 2 race right behind Zach Buchanan. So right now, as things stand, he would probably leave as the points leader heading into next week's race, which will be at Indianapolis. We then go to Texas, Talladega, and then the season finale at Zenjoltas. So some driver here, if he can finish second or pick up a win tonight, he's got an opportunity for the points lead. Otherwise, I think Trent Whitney will be the points leader heading into our second chase race of the Snickers Cup Series. Ryan Juke will be on the pole for tonight's race, looking for his second Snickers Cup Series victory of this season. Alongside of him, a championship contender in Dougie Shears, who's trying to go for his second Snickers Cup Series championship, because remember, he won the championship the first time back in Season 1. Then it's going to be John Acosta, yet another championship contender. He'll line up there in third place, the only fill-in driver to make the chase for the championship here in the Snickers Cup Series, and he'll start alongside of Felix Harris, who is also looking for his second win of the season. I believe he won back at Atlanta. Alright, so these cars are going to get rolling off. Also, one thing I wanted to say here, even though these series are exciting and everything, I'm not always that organized, and I have actually not done the Coca-Cola and Pepsi racing family of drivers, and I'm actually going to be doing that from here on in, so we'll be doing that during the course of this race. Here's the starting lineup for tonight's event at Riki Raceway. Ready to go under the green flag. You see there Dougie Shears, John Acosta starting second, third. Other drivers will be keeping an eye on during the course of the night are some other championship contenders in this field, including Dylan Poteet, Arnold Columbia, and Aaron Williams. So we'll get ready to go under the green flag. Hey folks, don't forget to check out Division 2 of the Oreo Truck Series next week at Indianapolis. Sean Galligan currently is on a streak of 6 straight pole position starting spots in the Oreo Truck Series. Can he make it 7? He's currently on the longest streak ever for a driver to have of poles in a row. He's currently up to 6. Will he get 7? We'll see about that next week at Indianapolis. He also is the defending winner at Indianapolis in the Oreo Truck Series as well, so that'll be interesting to see if that'll happen. Green flag is out. Ryan Juke will lead them down into turn 1. Keep an eye on our chase contenders during the course of the night, side by side for second between two of them right now. John Acosta with the inside, Dougie Shears stuck up high. Acosta will go into second. Now John Acosta won back at Arizona, picked up his first win of the season in what I think was only his 5th start. Here he comes to the inside. His brother Ryan Acosta said, "Hey, you're doing so well, you stay in that 80 car and you try winning the championship." And right now, he's out in front, leading the Tobuscus 400. Not for long, though. Here comes Jason Marshall, and here comes Seth Cole in the Happy Wheels paint scheme this week. That number 52 car. Coming down to the inside comes Seth Cole. He's looking for his second win of the season. Here comes Bill Doberpool on the inside line, and here comes a championship contender in Dylan Poteet, who, remember, not last night, but in the Mobile Cup Series Division 2 race, though, he ended up wrecking under the caution flag. Ended up having a wild wreck, a wild flip. We'll see if maybe he can turn his luck around here tonight, because this is the second chase that he's in He certainly wants to do a lot better here in this chase for the championship, as he looks like he's going to go to the inside of Bill Doberpool, and he will take the top spot. Let's see where Aaron Williams and Arnold Columbia are. I saw Williams' red and yellow colors just a moment ago. There he is, currently running in the 15th position, is the Stay-Build Toyota. And Arnold Columbia, I don't see. Where is he? Oh, Columbia's way off the pace. What's wrong with Columbia? Don't know. We'll have to find out what's amiss on the 82 car. But this is the second straight week. It may be another engine problem for him. Remember last week he went down on a cylinder? Could be the same thing this week. I don't know what the deal is with the 82. Of course, this could be some strategy by Columbia. This could be some very good strategy, because remember, we've seen cars wreck each other, and then track blocks up. He may be trying to get you some nice little safety distance between himself and the rest of the field, as Matthew McMurray goes to the inside, but not for long. Here comes Anthony McCurry trying to be the second Hendrick winner this at Riki Raceway. Remember, Jack Richards ended up doing it in Division 1 with Steve Marsh helping to be a Hendrick Motorsports 1-2 finish. Seeing another championship contender up to the front now, and he's going 3 wide for the lead. Aaron Williams looking for his third win in his rookie season in the Snickers Cup Series as he goes to the front. He's also a championship contender as well there in that number 64, and he's got a rear deck lid full of Max Skinner trying to pick up a second win of the season for him. On the inside line also, Brad and Namia. I see Alex Lozano and Pichu London along with Ziggy Bain. Max Skinner, though, the Baskin-Robbins Chevrolet, going to lead them now out of turn 4. Will he lead this lap is the question. As Anamia tries to get a run to the inside, yes he does, by mere inches. Max Skinner will lead that lap. And we'll look out. Brad Anamia looked awfully squirrely through that first turn, but he keeps it straight, goes into the lead. Off the back straightaway, he comes. Here comes Alex Lozano, though. Boy, just double file racing here. Nothing really bad breaking out, and I think maybe Arnold Columbia may have just hung back a little too much. He's now exiting turn 2. The field is coming out of turn 4, so he's still got half a racetrack. This could be some very wise strategy here by Columbia. You see some of these championship contenders coming right up and battling for the lead right off the bat. But Columbia, he's just hanging at the back there, and we'll see if that's going to be strategy that'll help him get a good finishing spot for this race. I'm seeing a driver who started dead last in this race, Matthew Rodriguez, coming up that inside line right now. He's third in that inside line as Pichu London will lead this race in the number 90 car from Roush Fenway Racing. And it looks like he will lead this lap. Here comes Jeff Ehlers, though. Ehlers it's just been a coulda, woulda, shoulda for him. He's been really strong in the last few races. And I wouldn't count him out of winning a race here this season. I mean, he's just been so close so many times, but he's racing side by side with fellow Toyota, Matthew Rodriguez there. And here comes Ralph Mason in the 70. Whoa! Nearly got into the 84 of Matthew Rodriguez, but Mason keeps it clean, goes to the inside and makes a nice clean pass. As Anthony McCurry's now coming. Here comes Alyssa Anderson in the 79. Alyssa was running really well last week at Michigan. Or not at Michigan, Arizona rather. But then she got caught up in a wreck late in the race. See if maybe she could turn it around for that 79 team. It's really been a dismal season for them. As Anthony McCurry back to the front. McCurry in the 88. Trying to get back to victory lane in the Snickers Cup Series. It's been a long time. But look at Alyssa Anderson. Whoa. She thought high, she thought low. Now she thinks better, goes back in line. And here comes Toby Ward. Remember we documented a few races ago that he's the only Ward not to have a Snickers Cup Series victory. Could it come here tonight? But he's side by side with Michael Harvey. And Harvey, tell you what, whenever he has that light blue Good Info Dodge paint scheme on that car, man, he's always up at the front battling for the win. Top 2 remain the same. Anthony McCurry, Alyssa Anderson. Off turn 4 they come. We're 1/3 of the way through this race already. 30 laps in this event. Lap 11 now on the board. You know, let's try and find out where our championship contenders are. I'm not seeing very many of them up here. Aaron Williams, where's he running currently? He's currently in 17th. You got Dougie Shears behind him, currently in 21st. There's Dylan Potee even further back. He is in 27th. John Acosta currently in 30th. And then, of course, we know Arnold Columbia is running near the back of the pack here with some kind of a strategy working here. He's currently last in 34th. But I got some bad news for Columbia. He lost the draft, and now he's all by himself, and the field is catching him now. About 5 laps ago, he had a half-track distance on the front of the field. And Columbia, remember, it's half restrictor plate track, half intermediate track, which means drafting works here. If you don't have any drafting partner, you're not going to produce as much speed, and I think Columbia's strategy is going to go south for him. I think he was banking on an early caution, and it has not happened. These drivers have kept it clean, and they're coming up on that number 82 car. Look at the speed difference as they come up on his back bumper. He is way off the pace because he does not have any drafting partner, and he's going to go a lap down. Oh my. Arnold Columbia, what strategy looked like was going to be good strategy is not going to work out for him. And he's going to go a lap down now to new leader Ralph Mason. But here comes Jeff Ehlers. Here comes Ryan Cooper. And our pole sitter, Ryan Juke. He's not gone away quietly. He's back up at the front now. So too is Anthony McCurry. And now Aaron Williams is going to show himself back up here at the front. Oh, they're wrecking! Oh, that was Columbia! That was Columbia! Oh, Dylan Schwallenberg is in it. Wyatt Morgan is in it, and the caution is out. Oh, John Acosta, championship contender, might have been involved. Along with our club. Oh, Alyssa Anderson, the troubles continue. Oh, good lord. Liam Ervig, George Roque, Aaron Reed, Brad Anamia, Toby Ward, Jake Rogers is smoking. His day is done. A Mobile Cup Series Division 2 winner. Jason Marshall may have gotten into it with Michael Harvey. Heavy-duty contact for a lot of these drivers. The damage significant on several. Whoa, who was that? Matthew McMurray. I saw Felix Harris with damage. Oh, Seth Cole. His day is done. Same with Alyssa Anderson. And the caution is out. I'd have to wager a guess that it was that car right there that held everybody up. Arnold Columbia. A championship contender who had his strategy go south in a hurry. And I believe he's the one that's caused this wreck. Let's take a look and see what happened. So we're under the caution for the first time today. 2 championship contenders involved in this, Arnold Columbia and John Acosta, as we see what put us under the caution for the first time tonight on lap 12. Let's take a look and see what occurred here. Dylan Schwallenberg trying to get by the race car of Arnold Columbia, who had just been put a lap down. And he didn't want to get stuck behind a lap car. Well, let's see, he goes to the inside. Oh, Columbia came down and blocked Schwallenberg. What was with that? And then up they go, Seth Cole, Alyssa Anderson, nowhere for them to go. Oh my. Columbia taking out his frustration, it looked like, on an innocent driver who was battling for the lead, and that was Dylan Schwallenberg. And then you see through the smoke, you'll see on the left side of your screen the Lance Snacks Toyota of Wyatt Morgan involved. But then, further up here, I think around Liam Ervig, oh yeah, Jason Marshall comes up, gets Felix Harris, Aaron Reed gets McMurray, Roque gets Anamia, Bain is gotten by Rogers, but there was like 5 different cars that came up and involved 5 other cars. It's like choose your partners, do-si don't. Oh man, look at Ervig spinning like a top, flipping, barrel rolling, the Motorola Chevrolet. End over end, front over rear, and that car, oh man. Almost kind of the same thing we saw happen with Dylan Potee in the Mobile Cup Series Division 2 race, but a lot of drivers involved there. And I want to just quickly look back here and see, where is he? Where's John Acosta? I know he got something here. Let's rewind just a little bit, see if we can find out how John Acosta got involved in that wreck. He didn't. He didn't get involved. Watch this. Wow, what a miss. Right on board with the Slim Jim Ford. Oh, he did get a piece of it. Oh, yeah, he just got into the Dylan Schwallenberg machine. Not really much of a damage, though, for that car, because he didn't hit that hard. But then watch him as this whole wreck's occurring up in front of him. Takes the high side, and oh, man. Wow. Good miss right there by John Acosta that may keep his chase hopes alive, but we do know that Arnold Columbia's day is possibly done. Now we'll get ready to go back under the green flag. This will be our first restart of the night, and it'll happen on lap 18 of 30. And this going back to green is brought to you by Charles7847's YouTube channel. If you want the craziest commentary, the wackiest wrecks, and the closest finishes, stop on by Charles7847's channel, and you will never be disappointed. Literally. Alright, so we'll get ready to go into the green flag. Jeff Ehlers is going to be the leader. Bill Doberpool will be second. Ryan Cooper third. Anthony McCurry fourth. And Aaron Williams is up to fifth. Matthew Rodriguez sixth. Seventh is going to be Brandon Gonzalez. Pichu London will be in eighth. Ninth will be Ralph Mason. And 10th will be Dougie Shears. 11th will be Jacob Boyer, 12th Dylan Poteet, Max Skinner 13th, 14th Mary Cole, 15th Alex Cesano, 16th Ryan Juke, 17th is John Acosta, Ricky Hawkin 18th, and Michael Harvey 19th. Aaron Reed still on pit road after his car is damaged. Arnold Columbia is one lap down. They are 20th and 21st, and the drivers that are out of the race after this incident are Jason Marshall, Alyssa Anderson, Toby Ward, Seth Cole, Felix Harris, George Roque, Matthew McMurray, Wyatt Morgan, Liam Ervig, Brad Namia, Jake Rogers, Ziggy Bain, and Dylan Schwallenberg. So we'll get ready to go back under the green flag. Let's take a moment here, show you where the Coca-Cola racing family of drivers are running. Jeff Ehlers is currently the leader. Jason Marshall is out of the race. Dylan Poteet in the 78 is currently running, as mentioned, in the 12th position. And Matthew McMurray is also retired from this event as well. Quickly tell you where the Pepsi Racing family of drivers are running. We got John Acosta. He is currently running back in the, as we go to the green flag, he's running in 17th. Aaron Williams is running in 5th. And Jake Rogers is out of the race. So that's it for the Pepsi Racing family of drivers. So the only ones that are out for Coca-Cola still are the drivers of Jeff Ehlers and Dylan Poteet. For Pepsi, it's Aaron Williams and John Acosta. All other drivers that are from either Soda brand racing family of drivers are out of this race, as Bill Doberpool now goes for the lead. Help from Ryan Cooper. And here's Aaron Williams. Let me tell you what, folks. Aaron Williams, he's looking awfully racy tonight. He could end up picking up win number 3, and it would be the first time in the Snickers Cup Series that we have had a 3-time winner being a rookie. The only other driver who has 3 wins in his career in a season, that's Jake Cole. He did it back last year in Season 2, but he was not a rookie, so it'd be the first time a 3-time winner was a rookie, if Williams can pull it off. And then he would join the ranks of Jake Cole with 3 wins in the Snickers Cup Series season. But right now it's Ryan Cooper out in front, and Cooper's been on a bit of a streak as of late in that 63 car, been coming away with some pretty decent finishes, and he's back up here again at the end of this event, and he may be looking for his first win of his career. Ryan Cooper, of course, drives in Trucks and Mobile, too, so he knows Riki Raceway pretty well. Yes, he is currently the leader. Anthony McCurry there in second, looking for his first win of Season 2. Or Season 3, rather. Brandon Gonzalez looking for his second win of the season. And, of course, Aaron Williams, as I mentioned, looking for his third win of the season. But he's now getting challenged by a fellow championship contender. Now coming up into the mix, it's Dougie Shears, outside pole sitter. He's now up to the 5th position. Where's our other championship contenders? John Acosta and Dylan Poteet. Acosta's by himself, back in the 14th position. Poteet not doing much better. 16th is where the Furniture Row Chevy is running. Doesn't look like he's off the pace, but he is not running up with the leaders at all. There's all the slower cars. Looks like Aaron Reed has been able to continue, but he is listed, I believe, 22nd place. As now the battle for the lead is on, Bill Doberpool to the inside, and he will take the top spot in the 75 car. Dougie Shears, though, coming to the inside. Dougie Shears is a championship contender, looking for his second championship of the Snickers Cup Series. Of course, he was our winner in Season 1 for the championship, but he has not won a race this season, has that Red Bull number 83 Toyota. He may be able to do it here tonight, as his teammate is back there as well, Matthew Rodriguez, but he's lost the draft. And whoa! Speaking of draft, did you see the high side kick in there with Anthony McCurry helping Bill Doberpool there? They were able to just shoot around Dougie Shears on the high side. And so Doberpool back to the front. Take a good look at it, folks. These are the drivers who looks like they're going to settle it out unless a caution came out. Doberpool, the leader, Max Skinner, Ralph Mason, Aaron Williams, Ryan Cooper, Jacob Boyer now up here, along with Jeff Ehlers, Pichu London, Dougie Shears, Brandon Gonzalez, Alex Lozano, and Anthony McCurry. And if he can catch up to them, Matthew Rodriguez may be a contender for this win as well. Back up at the front, side by side for second between two Chevrolets. Max Skinner up high, Ralph Mason down low. Mason will take second. Now pulls up to the back bumper, the U.S. Army Chevrolet of Bill Doberpool. Bill Doberpool actually trying to give Stuart Haas Racing another victory. He's a former winner. He won earlier on this season. Ralph Mason looking for his first Snickers Cup Series victory. And look at here. Here comes Jacob Boyer, and here comes Jeff Ehlers. I told you Ehlers is always up there at the end trying to win. He might be able to do it tonight. But right now the battle's on for the lead between Bill Doberpool and Ralph Mason. Mason to the front and to the lead. When they come down and hit the stripe, 6 laps to go, but they got some slower cars up ahead. They got the car of Arnold Columbia, who is very slow, badly damaged race car there. Then you got the slow car of Aaron Reed, who also is damaged. Both of them are 1 lap down to the leaders, and they're going to have to contend with them here in the closing stages of the Tobuscus 400. Here they come. Oh, look out. Mason's going to get held up behind Columbia. He's trying to move him around. Oh boy, Boyer is to the inside, and Jacob Boyer is going to take the lead. Ralph Mason getting held up behind the slower car of Arnold Columbia, and now Dougie Shears into second, Max Skinner third, Alex Lozano fourth, and Pichu London is now to fifth, but here comes Dougie Shears. He's waited long enough. To the inside he comes of Jacob Boyer, looking for the top spot, but here's the slower car of Aaron Reed just up ahead. How will he play into this? Max Skinner looking for 3 wide cannot do it. Instead stays behind Dougie Shears heading through turns 1 and 2 as they come up on the slower car of the number 66 from Prism Motorsports. Here we go. Which line is he going to have? Oh, he's blocking up high. He's blocking down low. Max Skinner. Oh, look at Alex Lozano. Look at Lozano. He's getting to the inside 3 wide. And oh no, he's getting held up by Aaron Reed. Oh dear. Oh my goodness gracious. Reed is blocking with everything he's worth here. Don't think these drivers are appreciating it that much. But here comes Lozano. He's got a clear path on the inside line now. And he'll go to the front. But here goes Pichu London. Pichu to the front. Now as he goes to the inside, Ryan Cooper, and look who's come back up into the pack. Matthew Rodriguez. He caught back up to the draft, and Rodriguez is up to 3rd place now. As Pichu London starts to close in now on yet another slower car, another damaged car, in Michael Harvey. To the inside he comes, lots of room for him to be able to maneuver. Cooper gets by, McCurry, Lozano, and Matthew Rodriguez all getting past that slower number 89. Coming out of turn 4, they'll hit the stripe. 3 laps to go. Lap 28 on the board. Lozano to the inside now of Ryan Cooper. Here comes Mary Cole into the picture. She finished runner-up last week. Oh, the caution's out! Caution's out! Caution is out! They're going to race it back to the stripe, and it'll be with 2 laps to go. Who's going to win this race? Will it be Lozano? Will it be Cooper? Will it be Anthony McCurry? Or could Matthew Rodriguez, Pichu London be able to pull something out? Here we go. McCurry closes in. Right on the back bumper. Lozano with the preferred line off turn 4. Does McCurry have enough juice to make a pass here? Here he comes. He peeks to the inside. He is there. Lozano, McCurry, side by side to the line. And welcome back to the Snickers Cup Series, Alex Lozano, as he picks up his 3rd career Snickers Cup Series victory, his first of Season 3. This race will end under caution. 2 laps to go. When they come around next time, it'll be the white flag. But Lozano was the leader to the caution flag, which will give him the victory here tonight. And how about that kind of a performance for Hendrick Motorsports this week? Jack Richards with a win, Steve Marsh with a 2nd place, Sean Henley with a 10th place, and then Anthony McCurry with another runner-up position here in Division 3. But Alex Lozano drove the number 1 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet for Earnhardt Ganassi Racing last year. His last win in Season 2 came at Darlington. Tonight, he picks up his 3rd career Snickers Cup Series victory and his first of Season 3 with the win here tonight at Riki Raceway. Caution flag and white flag are flown at the same time as they come down to the stripe. Alex Lozano filled in that ride after John Dawson was released from his contract, and finally the 95 goes to victory lane here tonight at Riki Raceway with Alex Lozano picking up the win. I don't really know why I put an R after Alex Lozano's name up there on the top left, because he's not a rookie. He ran full-time in the Snickers Cup Series last season. But nonetheless, still an incredible win, and what a return for Alex Lozano in the 95. Let's see where our championship contenders finished in this exciting event. Looks like the highest finisher of the championship contenders was Dylan Poteet, and he'll finish the night in 13th place. Then you've got Dougie Shears, he'll get 15th. John Acosta will be in 16th. In 18th is going to be Aaron Williams. Arnold Columbia will finish the night in the 20th position, 2 laps down. I think this is the first race here at Riki Raceway where all championship contenders in whatever division it was were still on the racetrack running. I think in all other divisions, whether they be Oreo, Mobile, or Snickers, at least one championship contender is retired from the race. So an interesting thing here, all 5 championship contenders in Division 3 were able to finish this race on the racetrack. Well, they're going to come out of turn 4. Alex Lozano in the number 95, Rusty's Dodge, that paint scheme so famously known for Lightning McQueen in the Disney Pixar's movie of Cars. It's going to go to victory lane here tonight. How about this? Alex Lozano put win number 3 in the Snickers Cup Series up on the board for Alex Lozano as he crosses the stripe and wins the Tobuscus 400 version 3. Well, certainly no driver was able to finish better than Trent Whitney, who got a runner-up position in the Division 2 race. So my calculations say that Trent Whitney will be the points leader of the chase standings heading into next week's race at Indianapolis. So many stories heading into our second chase race in the NNSCRA. Will Sean Galligan's pole award winning ways be able to extend to 7 straight races? He's had 6 straight Budweiser pole awards in a row in the Oreo Truck Series Division 2. Will that come to an end, or will it continue? Who is going to get the upper hand at Indianapolis in the chase for the championship in all 3 series? And have some drivers possibly eliminated themselves already from being called the champion in any of the 3 NNSCRA series? We'll find all that out and more. Hope that you guys tune in next time when we come to you from Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Chick-fil-A race weekend. And also, this winning moment of Alex Lozano has been brought to you by Randy Orton Fan 2011's channel. This race, the home of the Pro Offline Racing World Championship, the PORWC, where only the best of the best drivers from around the world compete. Subscribe to Randy Orton Fan 2011 now and enjoy one of the most popular leagues in the NR 2003 community, the PORWC, bringing the world together by racing. Alex Lozano picks up his 3rd career Snickers Cup Series victory with his first Snickers Cup Series win of Season 3 here tonight at Riki Raceway. What an incredible race weekend. Hope to see you next weekend. You've been watching the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. Here comes the finishing order and the point standings heading into next week's race, the Chick-fil-A race weekend at Indianapolis.
I am the one who lost control.